So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Takes a shot! Oh, what? I've fallen loose again! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Gakpo. He's found a way through. It's out for a goal kick. And he shoots! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter?
Shaped! They've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass. Brahim Diaz! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Brahim Diaz deserves a lot of credit for his...
That could spell trouble. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Gravenberg to McAllister. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. It could be in here. Szoboszlai. He's found a way through. Shot could be, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Tchouaméni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ekitike. Tchouaméni. And Garcia. And here's Brahim Diaz. Aims beyond, goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Nicely weighted ball. Traumeri. Oh, and the shot! Frimpong attempts a clearance. Oh, they can break here. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Traumeri. Is there any support? He might... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid take the lead. That's a look and plays it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Traumeri. Now it's Brahim Diaz. There's the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Frimpong. And it's Salah. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that would have been some goal.
Ekitike certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Frimpong gets over and intercepts. That's gone for a throw-in. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Szoboszlai. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Gakpo with the cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Traumeri. Now it's Camavinga, looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from
And a chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Oh, he's played. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here, and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's Garcia. Can he get it through? Konate cuts out the pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valverde. Carvajal. Carvajal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Camavinga. He's well positioned here. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ekitike. No way he was going to let him past. Howson. Spread out to the left. Camavinga. It's a throw-in. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Frimpong. And Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's been shifted off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Frimpong. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Howson with a definite foul there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Fran Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now who's going to be first to this? Gakpo. It's a pretty loose pass. Ekitike. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? And that's a goal kick. Tchouameni. Stood up well to him there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Diaz. And here's Valverde. Now this chance! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gakpo. Rudiger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Looking for options for movement. Szoboszlai. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Gakpo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's made its way to him. There's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Gakpo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Valverde with the short one. Tries a shot! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Frimpong. That's an imaginative pass.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's a clever looking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Joshua, la cosa non potete più Não tem a jogos, vai dizer os seus jogos, tem a domínio, não pode pegar de telefone, não pode pegar.
Rudiger. And here's Valverde. Here's Tchouameni. This looks promising. Gravenberg. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save.
Vinicius Junior clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Madrid have their second corner now. Carvajal. Decent chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Frimpong. And it's Salah. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Frimpong. Camavinga. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's in plenty of space here, and he's certainly onside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk makes the interception. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's well spotted. Szoboszlai. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Fran Garcia. And here's Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Look at this. And another try! Oh, almost a sixth.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Ekitike. He's looking wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Madrid are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
He's had a shot! And that's wide. Tchouaméni given the lift of his goal. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. And it's Gravenberch. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. And a shot! He's got a goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Tchouaméni. he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, that's a good ball. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are having a ball here. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tchouaméni. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's had a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Tries a deft little ball. McAllister. And it's Camavinga. Frimpong. Fran Garcia. Now it's Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Great ball. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Got right underneath it. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And it's Tchouaméni. Probing pass. That has been cut short. Tchouaméni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Howson. And And Garcia. Camavinga. Chouameni. That is good alertness. Gravenberg. And it's Chouameni. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, there's the clearance. Valverde. Shows it. Big chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Caught offside that time. Salah, really fierce, close defending. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga, and it's Chouameni. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Fran Garcia. Out to the left it goes. Has found him in acres of space. He's had a shot! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
65 minutes is